And we are live. This is Rangers Live Chat. This is Krishna. Hi, guys. We got
Yay.
Ryan. We got Austin.
How's it going, guys?
Lewis.
Hey guys.
And our special guest, Kevin, the director.
How's it going, YouTube world? Woo!
Well, Kevin, we welcome you here to Rangers Live Chat. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. I hope you guys are staying safe on this Friday the 13th.
Well, to start the live show, we're going to play a little game. Lewis, you got your phone, or is your phone dead?
I got it.
Okay. So, we will time you for 30 seconds, and within those 30 seconds, you have to name all the seasons of Power Rangers.
Hold on. Let me get that.
Yes, I have that in the neck right now because that's my way of saying, let's get down to business.
And then I'll have Austin or Ryan count how many Ranger seasons he gets. So we have 2 ears listening in. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Kevin, you ready?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, let's see. This is our first time doing our 30-second name those seasons. Ready? Set, go.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Power Rangers Aliens, Power Rangers Zeo, Power Rangers Turbo, Power Rangers in Space, Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, Power Rangers Time Force, Power Rangers Wild Force, Power Rangers Ninja Storm, Power Rangers Dino Thunder, Power Rangers SPD, Power Rangers Mystic Force, Power Rangers Operation Overdrive, Power Rangers Jungle Fury, Power Rangers RPM, Power Rangers Samurai, Power Rangers Super Samurai, Power Rangers... let's see, after Samurai, what was that? Mega Force, Power Rangers Super Mega Force, Power Rangers Down Charge, Power Rangers Super Dino.
Done.
Time. We will go ahead and watch the replay and see what time you stopped and make sure that you had all the seasons. But well done.
Thank you.
All right.
So
that
Kevin,
was good job.
Oh, good, I forgot one. The upcoming Ninja Steel.
Doesn't count.
I failed!
Not official yet.
so Kevin, tell us a little bit about yourself and your YouTube channel and the things that you do on there.
Well, I'm a professional videographer. Basically, I film and edit all my projects. Been studying film and video production since, I guess, 2004 in high school. Studied in college, got my associate's and bachelor's degree. But no, I mean, like, I just started getting into YouTube literally, like, I think 2 years ago. Like, started with a little bit of stuff, some stuff from Power Morphicon, including my Men in Tights video and my stop motion animation for Power Morphicon. But I tried seeing if I can do a little bit more last year, and I did a lot more videos. And this year, I'm really pushing it to the max by doing at least a video a week. So I'm basically, so far, I've been doing good. I just actually hit 2K recently. My goal is trying to get to 5K, but really, I guess my channel is really simple, like Power Rangers, cosplay, just overall just a guy that I just enjoy making videos. You know, if people like them, great. If they don't, there are plenty of other channels on the YouTube. So, yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about your collection? We see in your videos and in your unboxing that you have a fine collection back there.
Thank you. A lot of this actually was years in the making, I think. Basically, a lot of these are Anarchy cosplay helmets. I think maybe 2 or 3 of them are Kamen Rider New Boy helmets. One, actually, the Beetleborg one is a taller Oslo. Just kind of pan over here. So there's Beetleborg. He's like, so, in the background. But no, I mean, I'm actually, a lot of these just took time. It's like all about the right time and everything. Like, with Anakin, he's never an easy guy to deal with because he's always has poor communication and whatnot. But I did the best I could with him. But no, I mean, it's just been fun, you know, like just collecting all these. And I actually am talking to some friends right now to get some more helmets and cosplay. So I actually have a couple of cool ideas for some skits soon. So it's going to be like exciting.
I have seen many of your guys' skits. You and our special guest from last week, Chris, you guys did a collab where you guys had the cell phone app of wearing the helmets. That was pretty interesting. Can you tell us how you guys all collab with the other cosplayers on that video?
Yeah, I mean, like, I had that idea for a while, actually. I pitched this to MemeMug713, and I said, because I basically there's like there actually is that app, and it happened. I just found out about it, like basically I think about a while back, and I was like, it'd be kind of cool if someone did a skit about that, like where the app actually is real life, where you actually can have a helmet on your head. And I had all these people that are interested, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm going to Ranger Stop. Chances are a lot of people have Power Rangers Dino Charge helmets there, so let's film a little bit over there. And Chris, I think Chris has known me for a while, but he's actually starting to grow like ridiculously big now. But I'm thankful that he was wanting to be a part of that skit. And for me, a lot of it was kind of like improvisation, but it definitely worked out well to what I wanted it to be. And I'm surprised it's actually gotten the amount of views it has. I didn't expect it to get that kind of attention or anything like that. But I mean, yeah, it's probably my most successful video to date. But I'm hoping that my next video will top that, especially when I film it tomorrow.
How long did that take to create?
The thing is, a lot of people were from different places, but like I think maybe a majority, like for me and Mean Mug, me being Graphite and him being the Black Dino Charge, that was filmed. He and I are in Houston, so that took like maybe a day or two.
Mm-hmm.
Then as for everything in Ranger Stop, with the exception of the purple, the pink, the silver, and the blue Dino Charge helmets, everyone else was at Ranger Stop, and everyone else just basically I just told them just record yourself doing something ridiculously silly that you would have a hard time doing with a helmet on, and they just did it. And I just figured, you know what, just have a cool little montage scene. Because you're going to need a montage.
Can you tell us what's coming up in the next couple of weeks, or what you have on that's on the queue?
Oh yeah, like well, actually, today I just got the approval for Fan Expo, so I'm officially going to Fan Expo Dallas in about a couple of weeks, and I'm actually But tomorrow, actually, I think is probably the big day because I've actually been planning this fight video for a while. That fight video is going to be White Mighty Morphin Power Ranger versus White Dino Thunder. This has been a video in the making for a while. We've been doing pre-pro for this for God knows how long. The guys have been choreographing it every day for like the last couple of months. And it's a project we're looking forward to because we actually have Rio MD who's choreographing this entire project. It's just, he's been doing an amazing job. And our two fighters who are going to be wearing the suits, Charles Nelson and Zeno, they've just been giving it their all and everything, and James of Can Do Films is collaborating with me and whatnot. We actually have a drone that's going to get some cool aerial shots. We have a DJI Ronin. We're getting all these amazing shots, and we're working with AME Films to get some cool special effects shots for the proper finishing moves. Because there was like this one YouTuber that was like saying, and I pictured him having the voice of the comic book guy, from The Simpsons. Like, it wasn't bad. You could have done a better job with the choreography, and the special effects are subpar at best. It's a good attempt, anyways. I'm paraphrasing, keep in mind, but I told him, well, the next video is going to be a lot better. So, and originally I wanted to say, let's see you try to do this, especially when you're by yourself. But no, I have a team this time around, and I'm looking forward to working with them. That's one. I'm going to all these amazing conventions: Space City Comic Con, Fan Expo, A-Con. Both Fan Expo and A-Con are on the same weekend. Let's see. Comic Palooza, RTX I'm still waiting for approval, but it's highly likely, and obviously Power Morphicon. And every one of these conventions there's going to be a costly music video and a skit. As for Fan Expo and A-Con, I'm actually going to be, I'm hoping I can find someone to be in the Black Dino Ranger suit because I'm going to be doing like the Black Dino Charge Ranger picks up cosplay chicks. And they're just going to do cheesy one-liners, and the girl will either be flattered or they'll slap him in the face all Jack Sparrow style. In June, actually, we're still in pre-pro for this one. This is sort of like another fight video, but not really. It's like a race video, a go-kart race video. And it's been something I'm planning for a while, and it's looking like it's going to happen. I'm hoping it'll happen. But all these projects that I'm working on, it's going to be custom music videos, unboxing videos, skits, and there's just going to be a lot coming up this summer. And it's something that I'm looking forward to and been planning for a while. But June and August are probably going to be my most busiest months of all.
Yes. Is there a convention that you're looking forward to?
Obviously, Power Morphicon. I'm actually waiting for them to open up the press registration. But they know. I think they know who I am. I actually did a lot of interviews at their convention, and I also did the stop motion and Power Morphicon and promo on my own, and they actually used it. So I'm hoping I can do another stop motion animation with the Red Dino Charge figure art. as another little cool stop motion because it's been a while since I've done that. But no, I mean, I'm looking forward to going there. Me and my friend, that nerdy girl Drew, have already found a place to stay for free, and found a ride for free to take us to the con. So we're looking forward to definitely meeting everyone there, and I'm definitely playing a lot of different videos at that con. So it's gonna be fun.
What is your most prized possession back there?
Oh, I think right now, I think the Beetleborg, the fact that I have him standing up, giving me this like evil leering look. Like literally, like if someone was in that suit and just jumped out and scared me, I literally would scream like a tiny little girl, which I actually am physical and capable of doing right now.
I think there's a comment on either YouTube or Facebook. Lewis, what was that comment that we saw on YouTube? I think. Can you read that out loud?
It says Jared W91. Can't wait to see your skit, and I'm guessing that's the one with NPR White versus Dino Thunder White.
I wouldn't call that a skit. I would call that more of a fight video. I think a skit would probably be more of the Black Dino Charge Ranger hits on cosplay chicks, because I'm actually basing this off of James Dean's character Chase, who's always thinking he's God's gift to women. So I'm thinking the Black Dino Charge Ranger's like, I'm wearing black, I'm hot as hell, I'm gonna pick up some cosplay chicks. But no, I mean it's gonna be fun. Like I'm gonna have fun at all these conventions. Always gonna do my videos. I actually got my Ronin back from the shop. It's working okay. I need to do some minor tweaks to it, but I should be back to my old KevinTheDirector self fairly soon. So it's kind of exciting. So yeah.
When we spoke to you the other day, we mentioned your collection back there, and you said it's a piece of art. Can you collaborate when you mentioned that?
Yeah. Every one of these series, like every season, it's always a new design, a new theme, and like even though Power Rangers Dino Charge has been it's like a third different dinosaur series. I mean, it's very different from the previous two dino series. Like with My Morphin, you have an actual mouthpiece which shows like the actual mouth. With Dino Thunder, it doesn't really have the mouthpiece, but you also see this like very vicious looking kind of design and everything on the visor. Whereas for Dino Charge, it's more the visor encompasses the entire face to show that hey, this is we're seeing from inside the actual creature. But it takes a lot of talent to keep coming up with all these designs for each different season. And for me, each of these are its own little works of art, because like an artist had to come up with all these designs, and whoever the director or the creator of that series was, they'd be like, yes, no, yes, yes, that's the one right there. Like it's like with George Lucas when he was designing General Grievous, he was looking for the right look. And this one guy basically based his design off of, funny as it is, a spray bottle, like a bottle where you can spray like Febreze or whatever. And I mean that was threatening to him because and it worked out well. And for me, I think all these are works of art. Like the fact that I can display them and admire them, it's fantastic, because like I mean art is meant to be seen, not hidden. And these are always meant to be seen by people.
Have you always been a Ranger fan, a Power Rangers season fan, or a Super Sentai?
Yeah, man, I actually watched it when I lived in Orange, Texas, as a kid. Like, it was definitely a show I got into, and it was from the beginning, and I loved it from the get-go. But obviously, as I grew older, I mean, I kind of had to stop watching because middle school and high schoolers can be a little bit vicious.
Join the club.
Isn't it?
Yeah, but there was a lot of dark periods in my life, but I guess in college, like when I kind of sort of was dropping out of University of Houston, I saw this suit for sale, and I'm like, when I saw the suit, I was going to all these different conventions, and one of those conventions was Anime Expo, where I met a lot of the California Rangers, and I found out about Power Morphicon, and I found out that all these people, just like me, are Power Ranger fans, and even though we're all adults, we're not judging each other based, the fact that, hey, we watch Power Rangers, we're just being there for each other, and for me, that's the reason why I like the show, because we don't judge each other like that. And even in the show, no one judges each other by the race, the creed, the color of their skin, where they come from on an economical background, or anything like that. They are friends because they can be and they want to be. And for me, that like Power Rangers had that message to me. And like every time I hang out with someone or befriend someone, it always is because Power Ranger. I love the Power Rangers, and for me, I try to keep that message alive that that show has. I mean, even though it is about a bunch of kids in different multicolored costumes, and fighting bad guys and monsters and giant robots and whatnot, I still like the message that they have that these guys can come together, set aside their differences, and be friends and work
That's
together.
that's how we feel about Rangers Live Chat. We all came together just through social media. We all connected and we all became friends. And it's always a good thing to have friends that you wake up to, especially just through Messenger, which is always awesome to hear what they're talking about. That they share the same interests. Uh, One hot topic is, what do you think of the movie?
Um, for me, like, I think the Rita Repulsa look is very interesting. I enjoy the fact that they paid homage to the staff. The costumes, in the words of Ryan Reynolds, please don't make the suit animated. It's more the same thing. Like, I'm okay if they do like part of it, like real costume, like and everything, but even some parts of it animated. Because let's face it, Iron Man, it'd be hard to move around in an Iron Man suit, in between takes and still keep your posture and not be sweating profusely in that thing. But like I'm okay with it right now, but I'm still holding off all major judgment until I see them in action on film. So that's the way I see it.
Yeah, we know that like a physical suit does exist because they did get fittings like early on, and like it was confirmed that they did get fittings. So we do know there's like physical attribute to the suits. So they're not going to be completely computer generated, but they're going to be enhanced at least.
No, I mean I'm still looking forward to it. I think Elizabeth Banks is an interesting choice for Rita Repulsa, and I think they casted the project interestingly. I think my only concern about the movie is that the director of the movie did. It's like one of those movies where the people are always recording what's going on with the action. It's like Paranormal Activity. I despise those films because seriously, if something's scary or interesting or weird's going on, I'm not going to be recording it the entire time. I want to be living in it. That's one of the things I'm not a fan of. Like the director of, like let's say the Fantastic Four movie, he was a director of a similar movie that I just mentioned. Where it's like handheld or whatever, and that's just not okay for me. Like just get someone that's more experienced. But I mean, he could. Who knows? He could probably impress me. But as I said, I'm holding up all my judgments. I mean, although that's the way I see it.
I mean, like, the only positive is like the writers are Marvel, like writers like from MCU. So that's the only hope I have.
If it's Marvel writers, then they're doing something right.
Yeah.
One of the things I keep on saying, as long as it doesn't seem so like the movie Ninja Turtles where it's so digital and you're just like, it's not real. And my thought is, after I just got done watching Captain America, side note, Ryan, we'll talk about it later, but I'm hoping that the scenes are not so computer generated to the point where it's like, you guys know where it's when they have those scenes in Transformers and they're just flying back and forth. I'm hoping they kind of stay true to how it was portrayed in the original, but we will see how the Megazords seem in the movie. What's your thoughts about seeing the Megazords in the movie, Kevin?
I think it'll be interesting. Like I'm hoping that basically they at least stay. When they summon the Zords, it'll stay true to what the original team on the TV show did, and I'm hoping that Elizabeth Banks, Rita Repulsa, does at least something similar with her wand. Make my monster grow and awesome. If she does that, I think that'd be interesting. But as I said, like all we have are hopes and standards and ideas and what we want the movie to be. But I'm not until I see the first trailer or at least even like a until the actual movie comes out. All judgment for me is being held off. But as for any film I see, when I see it in theaters, I will have low standards. Like for Captain America: The Civil War, I had low standards for it. I mean, I wanted to have high standards, but I wanted to have low just in case it didn't matter. Because if you have like low standards for any film, and let's say it doesn't meet the standards, if it at least causes a dent, you'll be like, it wasn't bad. I mean, because you set your standards low. The higher you set your standards, the more you're gonna kind of like come unsatisfied from the movie. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Do you have a favorite Ranger or a favorite actor from any of the series?
Ah, tough one to answer. I think from the Mighty Morphin to Turbo, I'd have to say Johnny and Bosch.
Woo!
I can relate to him a lot,
Yeah.
but it really just depends on the series and the actor. But I definitely also enjoyed Matt Austin's character from SVD because his character was a little bit off, as well as Milo Cawthorn Ziggy from RPM. Um, every there are certain Ranger actors and Ranger characters I like a lot, but it all depends on how relatable are they to me in general, and can I empathize with them? Like with Johnny and Bosch's Adam Park, he was shy but had a little bit of funny moments, but if you need to rely on him for something serious, he will get serious, and that's something I can relate to in general. You know?
How about this? What's your favorite season?
I have to say from old school, I'd probably say Zero, but for something new, um, it'd have to be a tie between RPM and Dino Charge. I enjoyed RPM because it was very good writing. It poked fun at a lot of things, like Mila Cawthorn and Ziggy mentioned, like you see the eyes right there, and the explosion behind it. What the explosion? It's spandex.
Yeah.
It's spandex, and
It's not spandex.
I enjoyed that they made fun of it. As for Dino Charge, they just took it a step. I think they took it a step further, but they knew that they were going to be coming back another season.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
Going back to your YouTube stuff, you can see there's like a variety of different kinds of videos on your YouTube. What's your favorite to make?
Truthfully, like I think probably the most challenging ones to make are probably the skit ones because like there has to be an idea behind the skits. Like with when we did the Power Rangers RPM like Tanaya versus Ziggy, there was a lot of planning for that because I had to talk with Anna Mia, I had to talk with Chris Canada, and then I had to on the spot talk to all these very well-known cosplayers. Such as Jessica Negri and everyone saying, hey, can you just look at the camera and just shake your head no, like you're disapproving of something or like you're kind of disappointed in someone. And the fact that they were game for that was it just made the skit all the more better. But like even the Down Charge app skit, that's something I enjoyed doing. And I'm actually, I sort of had inadvertently got a new agent now but, because of since I'm in Missouri, but Loyal KNG and Real Team Dragon, who's part of my, like who basically helped me not only make the thumbnails but optimize my video to where I can get more views. They've actually been very supportive of me, and like they've actually been encouraging me to do a skit at a convention. So that's why the first skit I'm doing, it's sort of like a musical skit, but it involves me being duct taped and tied up to an office chair, being pushed around at an anime convention, while a bunch of Sucker Punch cosplayers are singing X's and O's, and I'm like being all duct taped and tied up, like no, and just like pushed around, and everyone's trying to find me because like. Director. But I also enjoy working on cosplay music videos because I actually had to work with my film equipment, the DJI Ronin, as I mentioned before, which is it's basically a glide cam on steroids, to put it quite simply. But I can also just get creative and cinematic shots of all these great, amazing cosplayers in their costumes, and it's just a fun thing to do. And I can just choose whatever song I want, and just the sky's the limits on whatever I want to edit with. And that's another video I do enjoy, and that's something I think a lot of people know me for, either the Power Ranger stuff or the cosplay music video stuff, and I enjoy both of them.
I see a lot when I was viewing your videos is that you have a lot of unboxing videos. How hard is it to not open a package and do a video for it?
Not hard, actually. Like basically, like I'm already set up. Like above, like over the, like I'm gonna just turn the camera a bit. Like I have a C-stand. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's right there. That's a C-stand. If you look up, that's the boom pole right there that aims down to my head, right where I'm at right now. And basically, I have audio gear rolling right there, which picks up the wireless mic, which picks up everything I say. And I have a DSLR, which usually is right where you guys are, but a little bit further, which captures more of this. So all I do is turn on two lights and say, "Hey guys, KevinTheDirector, you're doing an unboxing video." But I think the hardest part is actually trying to, wait for the box to come to me, or order a box or something like that. Like that's the thing I have to wait for. I mean, it really depends because like some of the I was very fortunate that I had so many unboxing videos so far this year because I guess good timing and everything really. But let's say if I don't order something for like the next 2 months, then chances are you're not going to see an unboxing video for a while. But it really all depends on what I order or who wants to send me stuff. It really all depends. So I think that's what it really all depends on.
You're talking about your equipment, and I know a lot of times people watch YouTube videos, and there's always comments like, "Oh, what equipment do you use? What did you use for that shot? Like, what light? What audio? Can you tell us some of the programs and some of the equipment that you use?"
Yeah, for audio, I actually just basically for audio, I use my HMC camcorder. It's basically like a Panasonic camcorder. Has pretty good audio and everything. I use a 60D DSLR. I'm trying to get a new DSLR which gets a lot better, higher quality picture quality, and but also I just want a better camera for picture quality, but I also wanted to have the capability to automatically focus on me, especially when I'm doing my custom music videos. As for lighting, I just have two low lights that are just aimed up at the ceiling, which bounces onto me, which gives me this kind of cool, more naturalistic light look, which is why I'm so lightly and well lit right now, because I actually have the two lights on right now. But yeah, I mean, like, really, it's just like the C-stand was I basically saw my boss do something similar like this, where we had the C-stand up above and just got down, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to a local film store, buy a C-stand, and there's one for sale for about $150. Bought it, brought it up here, but I think the reason I got it was because I knew I couldn't really, like, there was a guy I was going to be relying on for a lot of unboxing videos, but the thing is, you can't really rely on everyone all the time. You have to kind of just, roll with the punches on your own. So that's why I got the C-stand, the lights, the audio gear, the camera gear, all sort of organized in this way, so that way I can just turn them on, have the camera rolling, and boom. And as for editing, I just used the Adobe Master Studio program, Premiere, Audition, After Effects, Photoshop for making the cool thumbnails that you see on my YouTube channel, and yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the photo shoot you just did of recently?
Yeah, actually, like the photo shoot, I think I basically got these two new cosplays from Rab Seams. If you do order from him, do not ask stupid questions. That's for Rab. Do not ask stupid questions. If you want to know the pricing of the suits, go to his photo albums and you'll see the pricing. If you ask him to do stuff for free, don't do that. He will literally do the suit Nazi thing. Not say no, like no suit for you. He'll say, okay, I don't want to work with you. Bye bye. But no, I had these two new suits. I really wanted to do a photo shoot, but I also wanted to have a new banner for, basically I had these new business cards which were kind of improvisedly made for the Lexington Comics and Toys convention, and I really didn't like it, so I really wanted to have something new that really showcased that I'm a Power Ranger fan. And a lot of my friends recommended this one amazing photographer, MDR Photos, otherwise known as Mark Rigsby. Hello, Mark. How are you doing? But no, I mean, I asked him if we could do a photo shoot, and I literally took every helmet that had like at least a spandex suit with me, and we spent from 5:30 to 8 o'clock at night doing all these different photo shoots. Like basically the photos I just put on my Instagram account. I just told them I want to do some photos with just the Dynacharge suits, just different shots with the Dynacharge suits, and everything else was just like either a straight shot of the Power Ranger suit or a profile shot, which is like this. But yeah, that's MDR Photos work right there. I'm still trying to figure out which one I want to have as my profile picture. Realty Dragon recommends that I use the Graphite Ranger. But no, I mean, it was just fun because he actually just got done making I guess my YouTube and Facebook banner, so I just got to add a couple more things to it, like such as new videos every week, or like, follow, subscribe, along with my KevinTheDirector logo, and yeah, I mean that's about it. But it's just to have a new look, something that's more impactful, to let people know that this guy is a Power Ranger fan and he's gonna make some good quality videos, and you better watch it.
Last week with our special guest Chris, we did a 1-minute time activity, and so we're going to give you that activity as well. Within that 1 minute, you need to find 3 items, but to make it hard, only one needs to be a Power Ranger related item.
All right, 3 items. How many items do I have to get?
3 items, 1 Power Rangers item, and the 2 has to be non-Power Rangers item. Lewis, you got the clock ready?
All right.
Hold on.
Ready? Oh,
Wait.
not yet. Not yet. He's thinking.
How
Uh-huh.
a minute?
A minute, yes.
Okay. Hold on. All
And
right.
that Power Rangers item cannot be in the room.
Man, you're harsh.
I think I can actually make that work, or sort of make it work.
Okay.
Yeah, I can make it work.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Set, go.
So you think he's gonna get?
I wonder if he's going to put on a suit.
That takes too long.
Definitely not enough time.
Here's mine. I got 2 stuff and a Power Ranger thing.
3 items, right?
Yes.
And one of them has to be a Power Ranger item. That's not in the room.
Yes.
Nope.
Correct.
All right.
33 seconds.
Oh,
You're done?
BBS.
wow.
26.
Awesome powers. And this was in my bedroom. The badge from Power More
Oh
Fun.
my god. That's nostalgic.
That's a beautiful badge.
how did you feel about attending Power Con in 2014?
I was actually very excited because, like, the previous year I had a bad experience due to one person, but also just it's a long story that I don't want to get into. But I had much more fun because not only did I have a chance to not only like be in cosplay and do all these amazing shoots and whatnot and make some videos here and there, but I also had a chance to like actually have fun and actually not be down because of someone that made a stupid selfish choice. But I also chose my roommates a lot more carefully this time around. Yeah, definitely it was more fun that way, and I got to spend a couple extra days with the UK Rangers, such as Wibbly Wobbly FX, Heirloom, and a whole bunch of the cool cats from the UK, and it was fun. It was very fun.
Do you have people always asking you, why do you do these videos, these Power Ranger related, child show related videos? We often get that a lot as adults where we're like, are we still into these children shows? What do you feel, or what's your comeback when it comes to those questions?
I have this to say, like, for me, I make the videos I want to make because I enjoy making the videos I make. If you can't get behind that, then I just remind myself about the safety dance song. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind, because if your friends don't dance, then they don't dance. Then there are no friends of mine. No, but that's probably the best answer I can give.
Yes, especially at our age, we just have to overcome that, like you said earlier, is that we're all adults and we make our own decisions.
Exactly. I mean, like, because here's the thing: if it makes you happy, whatever you do makes you happy. Whether it's Power Rangers, furries. Yes, I know some people that have been furries, and it's like I don't get it, but that's their cup of bag. Or bronies, or literally people that are into diehard anime shows like Dragon Balls or whatever. Like, I mean, whatever makes them happy, whatever they can do to find a friend or make a connection, then it's worth it. Because I mean, there's a lot of worse things out there. I mean, you could have no friends, and I mean, I know people that don't have any friends usually live a lot more worse life and are not more depressed or more prone to do something more extreme. And usually, the extreme thing is not very healthy, but also very destructive. And I think if you can have something, even if it's healthy, if other people don't think it's healthy, like Power Rangers is not healthy, you know, to other else, and then that's it. For me, I've made a bunch of friends. I've had a ball being a part of the Power Ranger legacy. Even my name's on the freaking Trivia Pursuit game for crying out loud because I thought it was some cool, things. But it's just something that's been a part of my life, and I think it's going to continue to be a part of my life. And hopefully, one day, if I ever have a kid of my own, I'll definitely have them watch Power Rangers or her, whatever the sex is. I want them to grow up the way I did.
Did you ever think Power Rangers would get you this far? Like it would take you to where you've gotten?
I think if I didn't watch Power Rangers, didn't get into cosplay, I probably wouldn't. I'm not saying I wouldn't be here, but we all make decisions that affect our life. Every choice we make leads us down a different path. For me, I chose the path of Power Rangers because it was fun. I've made a lot of new friends that way, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I mean, and a lot of people have been supporting me in my videos and have been enjoying my work. And if I can entertain even a good amount of people, even if it's like 1,000, like one person, or even like 1,000 people or 1,000,000 people, then that makes me sleep better at night. Because you got to do what you got to do, and you got to do what you love. And for me, I love making YouTube videos, and I love Power Rangers. And if that makes me a man child, so be it. But at least I get to come home to a place where I can actually have friends come by, and we can just hang out, play video games, maybe have a beer or two, or just watch Power Rangers on Netflix, whatever it is. Just have fun, live with it.
What was your first Power Ranger episode that you ever saw?
That's a tough one. I think probably the first one I really ever saw was probably Green Evil, and but probably the episode that stuck with me the most, especially the one that I can remember like very vividly, would be the Power Ranger punks, especially like the giant Terror Toad frog when it's like eating the Power Rangers. And I'm like, oh my god, that's so sick, but awesome at the same time. But no, I mean, I've enjoyed the show, and I've enjoyed every single monster, and obviously what the Rangers had to overcome.
What's your favorite monster of the week?
Yes, I'm trying to think of a good one. I think probably that's a tough one. I think I want to go with Wolfbane from Power Rangers Zeo, where the Gold Zeo Ranger makes his appearance, because like he was a very interesting monster character, but I like the fact that they used a wolf for a robot. I think that was kind of a fun, kind of bad guy for the Power Rangers, and it was also a very cool way to introduce a new sixth Ranger, especially one that's like the Gold Ranger. That definitely like topped up the intro for the White and Green Ranger. It's like, and you see all these like insert shots, and you're like, oh, that costume's so bad.
You spoke to Raz Seams, or you spoke about Raz Seams earlier about your
Yeah.
cosplay.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about his work? Because we have seen him or seen them in your videos that you love him with the
I
sign.
he's a like for me like when I started working with him, like I was very scared slash nervous because like I think a lot of people there's certain ways you have to order from him, but for me, I always like whenever I go to someone new, whoever I'm working with, I always like to show them a great deal of respect. Like say, like if I ask them a question, they'll say, "Oh, just go here," and I'm like, "Okay, thank you very much," and I'm gonna go there. But no, I mean when it came time to finally like because like by the time Christmas came around, I had like half the stuff paid off for. But I was doing my best to get the other half by a certain time period. But when it was about that time and most money was in hand, like he just started working on it. And the fact that he would tag me in all the photos and everything, and message me and keep me informed, that to me was a great sign of respect from him. And to me, that sign of respect makes me want to go back to him again, at least. I know I want to go back to him for at least 4 more suits, and I know what those suits are going to be because I know he's going to do good. But let's say after I've completed all my Power Ranger cosplays and I want to update some of the J-Toku or Anakin cosplay spandex suits to a Rab Singh spandex suit, I'll be like, "Yo, Rab, it's your buddy KevinTheDirector. Be like making a new suits." And
How many suits do you have?
Hmm?
How many suits do you have?
Complete what? Well, I say complete. Obviously, the graphite and black Dino Charge. Green RPM. I may need to fix up the helmet a little bit. I'm almost done. I'm almost done, like completing Gold Zeo, Red Zeo, and Green Zeo, along with Green Turbo, and I guess the Lunar Wolf Ranger. And I think overall I maybe have like 4 to 5 suits. Oh, and the White Blaster Report. Let's not forget about him.
Wait, you said 45 or 4 to 5?
About 4 to 5. If I had 45, I think a lot of people would wonder, like, are you really a videographer or are you a or something?
Yeah, I heard 45 too. I was like, oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
I think, like, because I know, like, Red Ages is more or less selling me some good Power Ranger suits. So I'm trying to get some of those in my collection so I can, use some of them for future videos. So, yeah.
We have usually our special guest shows run about 45 minutes. I know it has gone pretty fast. One of the questions that we're looking forward to is Power of MorphCon. What's the one of the things that you're looking forward to for this year's Power of MorphCon?
so many things. Like obviously, for me, I'm looking forward to filming my cosplays video there. I'm looking forward to bringing my film equipment there and getting as amazing shots at that convention. I actually I know I want to bring my cell phone and do like a live stream while I'm down there for a particular unveiling. Hopefully, if they do the unveiling thing there. Looking forward to just really hanging out with my friends, partying, maybe getting into cosplay if I have time for it. But really, just seeing everyone again, just hanging out, talking to everyone, just being there for the love of Power Rangers. I think it's the best reason to be at Power Morphicon, and it's a reason why I keep going back. And I'm hoping that I can definitely make a bigger splash this year than I did in another year.
Yes, we are all excited. We're all hoping that we are all getting to go meet with each other. It's going to be a big family reunion that we haven't met each other, so.
No, I mean, it's always fun, especially to meet someone that you've been great friends with online. I mean, a lot of my friends that I met online, like, we've become, like, really good friends. Like, Deca Mexican and I have been pretty good friends for a while, and he's helping me with some Power Ranger cosplay stuff, and I'm helping him with his, video stuff. Like, I actually worked with him on the MMPR cosplay fan film, and that was just a lot of fun to make, and collaborate with him on it. I'm looking forward to more collaborations with him, and I'm looking forward to meeting new friends at Power Morphicon, because it's every year I always make new friends.
Yes. Is there anybody that you have met, one of the Rangers that you went, like, you're like, all heartbeat, all of a sudden you're like, I can't, like, was there one, or is there one that you know that you can't wait to meet?
There are, I think, I think there's several of them I want to meet. Like, every time I meet a Power Ranger, it's always a great pleasure, because I've actually befriended a couple of them and whatnot. But I think probably ones I'm looking forward to meeting this year. One is Amy Jo Johnson, because actually back in 2012 I actually got the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie poster, and I basically got all the autographs on it except for hers. So she's going to be at Alamo City Comic Con in October, and I'm like, oh, I can get that last autograph, so worth it. Because then it's like complete, and I'm like, yes.
Would you ever sell it?
No, I don't think I would, because it just
Never do it. Don't do it.
no. Like, here's the thing. Like, I think one thing I'm selling, I think right now, and it's mostly because I want to get a better version of it, but also want to be able to pay off certain people, would probably be the Titanium Ranger helmet, because like that one, I mean, it's a good helmet, but it's just something that I know I can get back later on in the future. But no, I mean, I don't think I would ever sell any of my stuff unless I really didn't really care about it, or I knew someone would definitely have the money for it up front, like right there. And boom.
Are you with someone, or are you single?
Right now, it's kind of hard to say at the moment.
Okay.
Like I'm talking to someone for sure, but right now I don't want to rush anything, because like for me, I've been busy with my YouTube channel, and I've been busy with my job, been busy trying to complete all this stuff over here. But like for me, like if I have to meet someone, there has to be a lot of connections. Like we have to connect on a lot of levels, and Power Rangers obviously would have to be one of them. But I do want to meet someone, but for right now, I think like it all depends on timing and chemistry. If the timing is there and the chemistry is there, and there's a lot going on between me and whoever I'm interested in, I would like to pursue it. And if they feel the same way, great. And if they just want to be friends, great. But aside from
As long as they're okay with Power Rangers.
exactly. If they don't know what it's morphin time, if they don't know what it's morphin time means, then they're too young for you.
Too young for you.
They're too young for you, bro.
Hey, Austin. Does your buddy over there know what my morphin time means?
Do you know what its morphin time means? He just said, "What do you mean?" Oh my god.
Hang on.
I made him watch Day of the Dumpster like 2 hours ago for the first time.
Oh my.
He's too young for you, bro. He's too young for you,
He's
bro.
too young for you. Hey, Kevin, how old are
He's
you?
only 6 months younger.
Kevin, how old are you?
Actually, I like to answer that question by asking my own question. How old do you guys think I am? That's actually a question I like to ask people because I always like to hear what they think what age I am. It's always fun for me.
31.
Mid to late 20s.
Mid 20s.
29.
We have a
30.
winner.
29.
29.
Oh, that was
29.
close.
Yeah, but I'll be 30 in October.
Oh.
Happy early birthdays.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, on that note, we thank you, Kevin, for joining us here on Rangers Live Chat. We thank you for coming on and talking to us. And again, thank you, everybody who's joining us and watching this live or later on in the day or evening or in the next few days. But again, we thank everybody for joining us. And then we will have a special announcement later this evening, so stay tuned to our special announcement. You'll either see it on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram channel. So stay tuned for that. And again, we want to say thank you to Kevin. Kevin, do you have any last words?
Guys, thank you so much for having me. And for anyone that's watching this, be yourself, do what you want to do, and never give up on your dreams. Because the only person that's stopping you is you. All right? Make it more phenomenal.
Okay, you guys, this is Rangers Life Chat. We got Lewis, Austin, Ryan, and me. And again, thank you, Ryan. Excuse me, thank you, Kevin, for joining us here on Rangers Life Chat. We are signing off. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.